Alright, boom. Welcome people, episode 1 of All Bleeds Red. This is your host Mido. We're waiting for a couple of the man them. Waiting for KJ, man like Kizzy and that, but they'll be forwarding soon. What's man saying though? Who's in the chat, bro? We got names and that, yeah? What are you saying, names? A couple of man like Kizzy's backstage. Oh my!
Come on, man.
What
on, my G? Can you hear me?
You know, I can hear you, yeah, man. You're good.
Yo, the music's still running, blood.
Don't lie, swear down. Fuck that, yeah, cool. Boom. What are you telling me, bro?
Damn, man. Just finished watching the Newcastle game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
What was that saying?
What's going on, man?
West Ham let man down, innit?
Bro.
You know, like that?
I'm disappointed. I can't lie. I'm disappointed, fam. Tottenham.
Yeah, I know Tottenham were going to stay up, though.
I told you from early, I think they're going to stay up, and then you changed my mind, and I'm saying to myself, boy.
Listen, if it weren't for that De Zerbi hiring, bro, they'd be done. Let's keep it fucking it.
Bro.
And let's be honest, West Ham slyly, they shouldn't have fallen off this bad. They should have been doing better. Let's be honest, innit? There's no excuse for the players that they've got.
Yeah, but they've had a lot of change, man, West Ham. You know what I mean? Like, I spoke to one of my pals before, and he's a Crystal Palace fan, but he's got a couple West Ham fans and friends, sorry. And they was happy to see David Moyes go. And I said, listen, I don't think that's the right move for West Ham. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they're stable. Moyes, he's tried and tested. Some clubs, they win things and they expect certain things that are just not, you know what I mean? They're not realistic.
Punching above your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit like Newcastle this season, isn't it?
Boy, listen.
Yo,
man, Eddie Howe.
Yeah, man. But yo, bun them, man. Yeah, this is all bleed red. Get me. This is about the big three, fam. This is about United, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Let's be honest, man. I don't give a fuck about the rest of these scrubs because let's keep it a buck. There's enough to chat about between us three. Now we're gonna wait here for the main course here. We're gonna wait for my like KJ, bro, innit?
Jeez.
Lord knows he needs that pack to help him get through this. He's gonna get rossed up, man. So big him up. But obviously, man's repping. Get me. Man's out here. Shades.
Yeah, I can't lie, my one, it's in the box somewhere. But listen, I'm not just here to cover Arsenal. I'm here to cover the game. You know, like that. It's one of them ones. Sports analyst and that is in me. But listen, let's get stuck into it, man. Let's get stuck into it. Bro.
All right, we'll start at United. Get me. We'll start. Let's get the good shit out the way first, bro. Let's be honest here. Man like Bruno, 20 assists, etched in history of a man like Henry, Kevin De Bruyne. Like, that's good company, you get me. And considering this is the same season, yeah, that we had that fucking terrorist Amorim in charge. Same season, bro. And yet somehow this guy's turned around and slapped 20 assists. Yeah, you can argue, okay, he's getting fucking corners and this and that. I don't give a shit. The numbers are the numbers, bro. Man's banged 20 assists. Half the season he was playing in a fucking double pivot with Casemiro. It's peak, but he was still getting output. And even our guy...
Listen. For me...
You're not critic. He did his thing, bro. I can't even
listen,
bro.
When I look at Man United's team, if there's one player that you can count on in that team, it's Bruno Fernandes, you know what I'm saying? So, am I surprised he's got 20 assists? Yeah. Because normally he's a, you know what I'm saying, inter-row Z merchant and that, bro. But listen.
Grenade ball, yeah? AC 130 ball.
He's deserved everything that he's got this season, innit? Because at the end of the day, Man United have been going through some turmoil times. And to finish in a Champions League spot comfortably, United, listen, like I said to you off camera, you know what I mean? I said to you, I see United needing 5-6 windows. You get me? I was when Amorim was there, it was looking bleak, fam. You know what I mean? And then now, Carrick's come in, and within about 3 months, he might have saved you by 3 windows. You know, like that. It's literally that. So, listen, football's a crazy sport. It can change like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones like, if I'm a Man United fan, going into next season, I'm optimistic. Like I said to you, if you're asking me out of 2 teams in Man United and Liverpool, who I expect to go for the title next season, when I look on the basis of things and how things are going, it's Man United all day for me. Liverpool, listen, Liverpool are going back to where they belong, me. It's as simple as that. When KJ gets here, we can have our little quarrel on that. But listen, Liverpool are going back to where they belong, blood. You know, like that. It's as simple as that.
We also have to speak about one very important player here. In my opinion, irreplaceable. That's a man like Casemiro. Played his final home game at Old Trafford. Left with a standing ovation game with his family. It's a bit sad. It was a bit of a bittersweet moment, to be honest, because, you know, I think he's been, since post-Fergie, right? We've had Pogba and we've had Casemiro. Them two, in terms of midfielders, and we've been having shit midfielders. Them two have just been our best world-class midfielder. Like, we've not had anyone who can lead, score goals, create, and break up play. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the pitch, when shit is going, when Kobe was off the pitch for 6 months, who was coaching him still in the dressing room was Casemiro. So these things, I think, they're irreplaceable. Bro. Like, you can bring 3 midfielders, they still won't replace the qualities that he's going to leave with. You know, like that. So it's a sad moment, but I'm very happy he turned the comments, the naysayers, all the criticism he was getting. Man got told to leave the game, and look.
Well, listen, I was just about to say that. He was told, listen, leave the game before the game leaves you. And listen, it's crazy what a change of manager can do. You know what I mean? Because he looked dead and buried under Amarim. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? He looked dead and buried. Them legs were heavy, rude boy. Weekend to weekend, they were heavy. And now, I mean, listen, you said he's been the best DM in the league. I don't know about that, but
in my opinion,
listen, that's a conversation we need to have. But he's done his thing. You got to give it to him. You know what I mean? This is Casemiro we're talking about, 5 times Champions League winner. You know what I mean? He's no fool. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones.
GK on me, man. Goes ask me about the Casemiro comment, but bro, I'll stick with it, man. Best 6, best DM. I mean, even on numbers, statistics-wise, bro, the goals he's outputting, he's in double figures goals here. He's literally number 1 for tackles, number 1 for defensive clearances, number 1 for aerial draws. Like, bro, he's just doing everything. It's mad. And I think
listen, at the end of the day, he's had a good back end to the season, innit? But when I look at it, has he done enough in a Manchester United shirt for you to say, okay, cool, he's leaving as not a legend, but a cult hero?
Cult hero, yeah.
You get me? Like, when you break it down, what has he done that makes you think, okay, cool, this is, give him another year settings? What are you telling me?
The intangibles, bro. It's the leadership. It's the fact that if you're in a shit situation, you're looking at him and Bruno mainly to get something out of nothing. And 9 times out of 10, bro, he's scoring big goals in big moments. True. Sometimes the rest of the team lets him down, but I can't really blame that on him. You know, like that. So I think, yeah, we're going to see a big miss in his leadership qualities and in his big moment goals. Like, players who score and turn up in big moments, score big goals, bro, like, they'll all have respect, bro. That's what football's about at the end of the day. You need 11 players like that in your team, bro, who will just get a goal when it matters the most. It's fucking hard, and it's getting rarer these days, and he's of a class of midfielders that obviously are now retiring, moving on. And the next generation, let's be honest, there's a bit of a skill gap, in it. There's obviously the experience gap, but I think there's a tactical IQ gap because of the way football is these days, the way football's coached, the way it's so systematic. I think those kind of midfielders are a bit of a dying breed now.
Who's the replacement? That's what I want to know.
See, for me, I think like for like, just go grab Chouameni, but you can't really.
Chouameni.
And he's had his little bust up. He might be available. You get me, like, swing a little 60 to 80 M's at him. I'm down for that, bro. You
sure he's not going to come and punch at Kobe, yeah?
Listen, we need midfielders like that in the team, blood. If you're willing to punch man up, yeah, cool. Bring that. Because we need midfielders like that, bro.
Man said the Black Boy Keen.
We need, seriously, bro. big man thing. We need someone just to smash legs. And that's what Casemiro does. And that's what we're going to need, right? I look at the
Do you not feel like you need more youth in that midfield, though? I know Kobe's there, he's young. Do you not feel like you need more youth in that midfield, though? Like Alex Scott.
We've got youngsters in our own ranks.
But how many of them are legit coming through though? Because we've been hearing about what's his name, Sekou Kone for how many years now?
Kone, yeah, he's.
You get me? We've been hearing about Thwaites for a little minute now. I know he's a young G, but listen, there's a lot of men that are meant to be coming through and they ain't come through. So now it's a position where when I look at that Man United midfield, you take Casemiro out, you got who? Bruno, Ugarte, Mainu, Mount.
Ugarte will leave. He's definitely going. I mean, João Neves, big up names here, man. Goes like João Neves, Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz is my fucking go-to, bro. But I know that's not happening. But I think Tchouaméni is a realistic target. With the situation, what's going on, I think, just throw in a little cheeky bid and see what happens, bro. Like, what's the worst that can happen? You get me? So.
What about Tonali? You're not rating my boy Tonali, no?
Bro, I rate Tonali highly, fam. You know this. It's the off-the-pitch shit. And we've had a conversation about this, and I think it's made him a bit of a sticky situation for certain clubs there. Like, I know Man United, bro, they don't want to deal with the PR. That comes with that. They'd rather not. Like, we've seen him with Greenwood as well, right? Yeah,
but then I could also say, rumours are rumours, you get me?
Yeah, of course. But then who's to say that Arsenal don't get him? Because he was linked heavily with you at one point, I'm sure.
Listen, at the end of the day, if we get him, innit? I'd take him. I think a double pivot of Declan Rice and Tonali would mash up the Premier League, if I'm being completely honest. You know what I'm saying? You take Zubamendi out of that midfield. Zubamendi's a top player, but in terms of what the Premier League requires, he ain't there just yet. You know what I'm saying? So you bring in a Tonali and you play a Tonali Rice double pivot. Listen, same way we're winning the league this year, we'll win the league next year if we bring a Tonali in and we play a double pivot at Declan Rice. Because they're clean up. It's clean up season.
What happens with Skelly?
Skelly's there, man. Skelly's 18. Ain't nothing happening to Skelly, man. Listen, I know you're there. I know you're thinking you could do a little thing and that, but you man ain't doing nothing, man. Skelly ain't going nowhere. Same as Wanyeri. Listen, at the end of the day,
you'll get game time.
These guys are young guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we've got Europe. We're going to be in competitions. He's going to get game time at United. Get me? So don't let the game time, which is the most important thing, get.
Well, listen. When you look on the basis of things, in the two biggest games of the season for Arsenal so far, Skelly's played in them games. So obviously the manager rates him. You get me?
He ain't going to start in the final though against PSG.
Who? Well, you don't think he starts in the final?
Nah. I think
listen.
Safe, he's going to do.
Do you know what? Yeah, I can't lie to you. I thought to myself the same thing, but then I said to myself, I thought he was going to change it at West Ham, and he didn't. You get me? Because that game there was make or break. I thought he was going to change it at West Ham and bring a Zubamendi back in, but the things that I've been asking for from the manager in terms of the cojones, you get me? I want to see big cojones in big moments. And listen, to play Skelly in an intense game like that, you can't get no bigger than that. The game is our season in terms of what they were saying was resting on that game. That's our biggest game of the season. You get me? And to play him in there, that shows you that the manager's got faith in him. You get me? So I can see him playing in the Champions League final. Whether he does or not, I don't know. But me personally, if you're going to play him in the biggest game of the season, you might as well play him in the Champions League final. That's how I see it.
I think just based off his last two performances, in good form, why ruin that? You get me? I think he deserves just the start. You get me?
Listen, I'm playing
off a situation like this with these young players, bro. It's not easy because the same thing with Kobe. You get me? I've seen it. Like, it's not easy when you've been left out here and you've been left in the dark to come back and still perform at the highest level. Have the mentals, have the strength. You get me? To say, you know what, bun that. I'm still going to perform. I'm still going to play, and I'm still going to show them why I'm him. So I rate that, bro. So, and I've always said, I rate Skelly's temperament. You get me? I've always wanted him, and I rate Waneri. But I've heard Waneri's a bit more of a quiet kind of character. You get me? Compared to Skelly.
Well, listen, I was listening to Roy Keane the other day, and he said sometimes young players need that. Sometimes they need to have their time in the limelight and be drug out and understand that, listen, this is football. These things happen. You know what I mean? You're not going to start every game, whether you're whether you're the baddest thing on the pitch or not, you're not going to start every game unless you're Lionel Messi or Ronaldo. You're not. You get me? Like, you got to learn your trade. And tough moments are tough moments. They'll come in different times at your career. You get me? They'll come at different times in your career, and you got to know how to manage them, innit? And to be fair, he's been left out in the cold all season from Arteta.
But he's young, but he's still experienced though, bro. Like, he's been.
Well, listen, he's played in some big games, innit? But at the same time, there were a couple times this season when he's come in at the start of the season where, the brother was getting cooked.
A bit shaky, innit? Yeah.
The brother was getting cooked, bro. You get me? So it's one of them ones like, listen, at the end of the day, we know the talent that you got, but sometimes you just got to sit down and learn your trade. Like, it's literally that. You get me? Because would you rather me just leave him out there and feed him to the wolves and just let him get bun up, or just let him sit down, understand what we want from him, and then when we bring him in, he does his job. You get me? And listen, at the end of the day, he's coming in the 2 biggest games of the season so far, as they would say, and he's done his job. You can't complain. So at the end of the day, I'd start him in the Champions League final if I was Arteta. I think that could be our something in that final. You get me? Because they're not going to expect that. So if you can hit them with something that they're not going to expect, you're on to good things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my boy KJ, man? What's he doing? I see him in the chat. Where's he at, man?
He's en route still. He's en route, innit? So we'll save the best for last to get me. But speaking of big games, we'll move on to Arsenal and get me. A big game tomorrow, you could potentially win the league. It doesn't get bigger than that so far, aside from the Champions League. You get me? So do you reckon you get it done tomorrow and it's wraps officially?
Listen, if you can't turn up for Burnley in the last home game of the season in front of your fans with the league on the line, then why are we playing football? What are we doing here? Literally.
You say that, yeah, but bro.
On a clue team, what are we doing here, bro? Because listen, Burnley already relegated, sorry.
Here's an interesting stat though, you get me, yeah? And it shocked me when I saw this stat, bro. Burnley haven't lost to a single Big Six club this season away from home. They've just picked up draws every single time. It's a crazy stat.
It's a crazy stat, but listen, records are there to be broken.
Are they going to do all Big Six clubs? That's the real question, you get me? Are they going to have a clean slate?
Well, listen, at the end of the day, the way I see it, if these players can't get up for this game and show why we're top of the league and why we look like we're going to win the league, then listen, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? It's literally that. You don't go to West Ham away, come away with 3 points, and then you don't bottle it at home to Burnley. I'm sorry, bro. It's just, if you do that, then what are we doing here? I might as well go and support somewhere else. I might as well support Burnley. Because if they can rock up on days like that and do that to a team that's fighting for a league title, then I might as well go and support them. Because my team's not worthy enough. It's literally that. It's literally that. And that's why I'm saying, if I'm Arteta, I'm keeping the same starting 11 until the end of the season. You feel me? It's literally that. Skelly in the midfield with Declan Rice. Eze in the 10. Listen, I think Odegaard come on the other day, showed some good glimpses, got the assist for Trossard's goal. Trossard, I've been very critical of Trossard this season, if I'm being completely honest. He's flattered to deceive. But in the last 3-4 games, he's come alive, man. He's come alive. And listen, you want your big players as such to come alive in this time, innit? And listen, we needed the win. We got the win from his goal. So I just want to win. You get me? I don't care about no scoreline, no nothing. Just win the game. Just win the game.
3 points,
you get me?
That matters, you get me?
And then hope that Bournemouth can do you a little something on Tuesday night.
Even if they don't, yeah, like, I think City players, they tapped out, you get me? But the comments with the mentality, I think like they're going to be slyly just on the beach, getting with their cup double, like that. I think they've tapped out. I think they've accepted, it's done. I think they knew the moment against Everton that it was wraps in it, you get me? That game kind of collapsed them, bro. So
shout out my boy Gay, man. Shout out Mark Gay for that one.
Big
you get me?
Blood. I'm telling you, man, you made enemies for life on that day.
Listen,
I'm gonna hate him forever, bro.
I watched the cup final yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah, yesterday between Chelsea and City, and obviously City won the game.
Yeah.
But the interview from Bernardo Silva after the game was very telling. You get me? Because a couple of weeks ago, I see a man with his chest out, talking this, that. Yesterday, I heard some defeated energy. It sounds like, well, if we can, we can. You get me? But it was only a couple of weeks ago we was hearing the title race is on. We're here.
Against Liverpool where they beat them at Anfield and
yeah, listen. I'm hearing Rodri comments, Bernardo, everyone's talking, but when it comes to doing the walking, these men broke their legs at Everton. You get me? Because that's what happened. They broke their legs at Everton. And listen, Arsenal need to go out and do the job now, innit? It's as simple as that. Go out, do the job. You beat Burnley at home, you more or less got one hand on the title, innit? Because even if Bournemouth don't beat City or City don't drop points at Bournemouth away, you go into Sunday's game at Selhurst Park knowing a win, champions. And listen, that it might not stop there. That's all I'm saying. Let me not talk too much. You get me? But if I come in with two sticky conversations need to happen, because there was certain man telling me this season that they was going back to back. Yeah? And from pre-season, when I see a man's team get fist up by Japanese all-stars, I told man, this back-to-back thing, forget it. You're not doing this, bro. You're not built like that. I told man that 500 million that you spent on your squad, they should have invested that in the community. Because you man don't know how to juggle that type of money, bro. You ain't been there before, bro. I'm not saying my club has spent that in the transfer window, because no one's seen that type of expenditure unless you support Manchester City. But Liverpool, KJ will be here in a minute anyway, and we'll get stuck into him. Don't worry about that. Listen,
yeah, bro.
You get me?
It's been
certain conversations need to be had.
You get me, bro. We've hit about 30 minutes in here. It's need man them just to slap the likes. Get me? Takes 2 seconds. No long thing. Give the like, and then that saves the rest of the time. You get me, to cook the absolute shit out of KJ, but because this motherfucker deserves it, I'm telling you now. And I know you're listening, innit? But yo, you're not avoiding this one today, my dude. This is bad, bro. There's bare chat, and the specific timeline points where this chat sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Because you were complaining pre-season, and then after 5 games, what, a man was just on the vibes thing, innit? And then suddenly, life support, we're going to get a trophy.
Listen.
We're going to do a thing in Europe. I've heard everything, fam, under the sun. Yeah, we're going to beat PSG. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Man was
hanging on for dear life. He was just hanging on.
Almost drop points, bro. Man, I'm hoping City. Not on a cup thing, just so that they can fucking get 5th place, but that's how deep it is, fam.
I think Bournemouth can do a thing on Tuesday, you know. I think they got something for City.
Bournemouth on the day can slap any team up, fam.
You need to remember as well, it's Iraola's last game, innit? Last game at Bournemouth.
He's gonna
Did they play at home on Sunday, sorry?
I think Bournemouth are at home, yeah.
What, so they got back-to-back home games?
No, they're home against City and then, Forest away on the final day. So
they're going to be up for that game on Tuesday night. You get me? They're going to be up for that. The last time, Iraola, Vitality Stadium, you get me? They're going to be up for that.
100%,
so,
bro. He's going to want to leave and then he's from the Basque area. He knows Pep. You get me? He's got a little rivalry with him. He's going to want to do a little one over him. You get me? 100%. I think them man, they take that shit seriously, bro. So
Champions League's on as well.
Yeah, man.
With the results that happened today, Champions League is a real possibility for them.
Liverpool losing, for them, what? They're on 55 at the moment. Liverpool are 4 points clear. 1 win, that takes them 1 point off. Then it's all to play for on the final day.
No, but even with Villa, innit? Villa, their last game's at City, innit? So if Liverpool win their game and City beat Villa on the last day, I and Villa win the Europa League on Wednesday, they'll get it in it.
I had a chat with my brother, and he's a big Villa fan, and he was like, "Yo, if Arsenal drop points against Burnley, yeah, Emery would just give the game. Big man thing. You don't give a fuck. He'll just throw the game to see."
Listen, I wouldn't put it past him, like that. I swear to you now, I would not put it past him.
I sat there and I thought, and I was like, "Bro, that's true, That's if I deep it, that would be the biggest effort you could give, like that." So if you man beat Burnley tomorrow, it's done, innit? You get me? So I don't think that's going to be a topic of conversation anyway. But it's all to play for that 5th spot, which is mad because these motherfuckers have spent 500 mil and broken the transport record twice, Rudy boy, in the same window, yeah. But big boy Isak, yeah, big man Wirtz and that stole him off Bayern. You get me? I remember there was a fucking big talk about number 21.
Are we gonna get into the Salah comments, yeah?
Oh, we're gonna get into that. You get me, bro? But man,
bring them up, man. Bring them up, man.
You gotta slow build up, bro. Like you gotta slip.
I hear it.
You get me, bro?
I hear it.
You gotta apply the context because these man did not just rock into the season, yeah. Just on a normal thing, bro. They fucking slapped 500 million on. Bought 2 of the best players in their position in the world for their price tag. You can't complain that, these men aren't elite players. What they should be getting anyway. Whether they're performing as elite players is a different conversation. But to go from that, bro, after winning the title, and you're fucking scrapping for 5th place, which you should, let's be honest, bro. If they man get 5th place, they should be banking Arsenal.
Listen.
For the coefficient ticket, like that. This is crazy.
When you look at the situation at Liverpool, I mean, I've told KJ off screen, innit? As long as that slot's there, I can only see it getting worse. You get me? I don't see it getting any better. People can say it's the manager, but then I also look at the directors. You get me? In terms of Richard Hughes and man like Edwards. People say that some of their signings were club signings. I don't know too much about that. I don't think they was club signings. I think they was brought in to implement a style that Slot wanted to change to, and it's not worked. It's as simple as that. And to save face, people want to claim that club signings, they're there for the club. It's not necessarily the way that the manager wants to play that these players have been brought in for. That's all for Gazy, bro. You blew 500 M's, and it's not looking good, blood. You get me? It's one of them ones. It's not looking good, blood. Because I had never seen a team win the league, spend 500 million, and regress. And I'm talking, it's not even the fact of they regressed. Like, they've gone out on a whimper, on a proper whimper.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing.
You've got the internal conflicts. You've got Salah versus Slot, which has been brewing all season. You've got the fallout with Konate, which I don't know what's going on. Is he signing a contract? Is he not? There's so much uncertainty going on. Maybe the only person nailed on to stay there is probably Van Dijk, but how long is he really going to be playing at the highest level? Yeah, even now he's still popping up with goals here and there, but what's it worth? Like that. This is the most goals he scored in the season, Can you believe that?
Listen.
This is the worst season they've had in history, as far as they can remember. Context-wise, you're spending that much money. Yeah, you're not finishing 15th. I'm probably going to hear that from my man. But let's be honest, innit? We didn't come back winning a Premier League title and then spending 500 M's and breaking a transfer record twice.
It's never been done before. It's never been done before. It's unprecedented. You know what I'm saying? Like, they stepped into a lane that's not theirs. And sometimes you just need to stay in your lane, bro. It's as simple as that.
If you've been whipping a Yaris your life, you don't just drop into a fucking Ferrari thinking you can just...
That's what I'm saying. You're going to crash the whip.
Sport,
Same way you say you're going to crash the whip, bro. You get me? It's one of them ones.
Licked it off into the tree, bro. Traction back gone, back end gone out, bro. And they've slapped it into the tree. That's what it is. It's the shorts thing. And they're not getting that deposit back, like that. It's peak out here. So
I think, if I'm being honest, I think the amount of players that look like they're going to leave the door this summer at Liverpool, I think is very telling. You know what I mean? I think there's a lot of players that do not rate that manager.
Mm.
If anything, I feel like, like them ones there, like say you bucked a new brethren or something, and you bring them around your brethren that you've been around for time, and they try and move cheeky and that. You're looking at a man and you're thinking,
yeah. Or man who act funny.
He's this idiot, you get me? And I think that's what the players are doing. They're looking at Slot and thinking, who's this idiot, rude boy? Don't get gassed because you want a little one prem and that, blood. We've been here, we've seen things that you could only dream of seeing. One of them ones. That's why Salah's moving like he's, you get me? And listen, he's got every right to. It's Mohamed Salah, you get me? But
now it's the conversation. Who actually won that Premier last season? Was it Slot's tactics?
Listen, I've been said Salah dragged them to that title. That's my opinion, innit? I don't think Slot done anything great.
I'm with you.
I think, if I'm being honest, I think his closest competitors generally had a terrible season. Both Arsenal and Man City.
2-6.
Go on, you can only look at this season. You can only look at this season and see, listen, Liverpool won the Premier League and spent 500 million. Arsenal, don't get me wrong, we spent our little 340 million or whatever it was. City done their little 400 million over 2 windows, but that's a title-winning team. 500 million stacked on top of a title-winning team should only produce more titles, surely. You get me?
Simple maths, bro.
It's you get me? These men are nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Manchester United finished 15th, finishing above Liverpool, champions. Man was crashing you all last season. You get me? And now man's here with his shades on. Have some respect. You get me? One of them ones. Have some respect. Man's got the shades on. Man's sitting on top of Liverpool. Pause. Why? Listen, love. But listen, you get me? Man finished 15th last season, and now you're in third, innit? And Liverpool, they're just there. Listen, Liverpool are dead, man. I don't know. KJ's gonna come and he's gonna try and come in here, tell us what we want to hear in terms of, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that.
Big up the kid.
Look, man's coming in here. That's what I'm talking about. Well, go on, my boy.
Yeah, come on. Listen. The agenda.
We'll give
the
you
narrative.
The floor for a bit, yeah?
I hear what man are doing though still for the
How about
engagement and that. I hear
I'll let
it.
you
I
cook
hear it.
yourself, yeah?
Big up man them, bro. Big up the man them. What I'm saying.
I was just saying, bro. I'll give you the floor for a bit. I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna watch you cook yourself, innit?
Yeah, the stage is yours.
Okay, wait. Before you say let me cook myself, what exactly you want me to answer for first? Did it? Come man, say we didn't get here. Man will delve into stuff. So what's the questions you want me to answer for first?
What you've seen this season, bro?
Bro,
the horrific crimes from your Dutch manager. You get me?
You know what?
And you know.
Horrific crimes.
I ain't backing this manager, bro. The worst thing is,
you seem to think, that changing the manager will fix things with those
players,
I do. With that squad.
I do. Listen, obviously, there's more than one just issue. Hold on. Yeah, as I was saying, we all know there's more than one issue in it. There is. However, the top of that, in my opinion, the top of the issue resides with Slot and Hughes, the pair of them, because Hughes has allowed this season to keep continuing to the point it's at now, and Slot is the reason as to why we're in this predicament. Does that mean the players haven't regressed or anything like that? No, because I've said on numerous amounts of times, on numerous occasions, yes, the players have regressed. However, do I feel like it's the players more than the management and the board and whatnot that's the issue? No, that's where I have the differences. I think it's Slot and the board that's more of the problem than the players, regardless of players being in poor form. And that's because it's not just, let's just say, your Salahs, your Van Dijks, your Alissons. It's the whole squad. It's the whole squad. And you man are ball. You watch ball. You're objective with it. Yeah, you have your agendas and you can cook, man. But let's be real. On the objective side of things, the whole squad ain't looked good the whole season. The style of play. What style of play? Apart from having the ball, what are we trying to do? As rivals, you man tell me, what are we trying to do?
I hear that. But Kizzy made a good point earlier. The fact that you've hired profiles to play Slot's system and it just didn't work out, and you're trying to save face by saying it's club signing. this and that.
Not really, because who's to say that the players we signed was to play slot system? When Slot showed the system last year, and when I mean Slot showed the system, I don't mean on the whole it was Klopp's team, Klopp's system. That's more what we wanted to do. But I'm not gonna sit here and not give him his credit for the things he did do. He tweaked things. He made us a bit more defensively rigid. He didn't make us he tuned us down in terms of we wasn't as gung-ho anymore. That's what he did do. I can't take that away from him because he did do that. I saw that with my own eyes. Just the not scoring more than 2 goals thing, that was from last season. We won the league with not really battering teams. He don't like us scoring more than 2 goals. That's being a thing that I've not liked. So all these things are traits that, yeah, he used last season and he won last season. Whereas this season, you can't really say he's made us defensively rigid because we're exposed. Everything's exposed. Apart from, let's just say, the attacking play. And the attacking play
looking
is
at
awful.
the players who've gone out and the players who've come in, bro, there's a massive gap in quality, let's be honest.
If I could be completely honest, man, I think
is it really quality?
The biggest problem this season, especially for that defensive line, have been them fullbacks. Yeah,
that's a quality issue with the fullbacks.
The inconsistency on the right side in terms of Frimpong, you know what I'm saying?
You're never going to replace Trent
first season. I think Kirkes in the first half of the season, Kirkes was probably arguably one of the worst players in the Premier League. Like, let's keep it above. You get me? And in the second half of the season, you can say he's kind of grown into his position at Liverpool. Still looks a bit shaky, but he's young, innit? You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones.
But the issue is, though, your best right back is also your best midfielder. And that's where, shit's gone horribly wrong, bro.
And this is where I feel like if Slot does stay, Szoboszlai's that right back, bro. That's the closest thing you got in your squad to what you had last season in your man, Mr. 66.
We don't need that though. That's the thing. Like,
because listen, you know what I think back to it. Do you know how many Liverpool fans said, we're good without Trent, we got Conor Bradley. I'm seeing pictures of man slide tackling Mbappe at Anfield and saying, yeah. I'm seeing pictures of man taking the corner against Barcelona. Are you
listen? Don't do that. Don't
listen. No. Because this needs to be spoken.
Bradley's steady. He's steady. The difference is Bradley is not. Yeah, bro. There's a name that he's got this season, yeah, and even a bit from last season. Connor invert Bradley, bro. He's best, yeah. No, we don't like him inverting, bro. We're taking the piss when we're saying this. This is what I'm saying. Slot keeps inverting him, bro. He's of the profile and the model of like a Robertson, end to end, pretty much.
Yeah,
can hold the width, can deliver a ball. Has got a shot on him. He can score goals. Obviously, few and far between, but he can score. But yet we've got him doing the inverting thing. Like our right back and left back are ending up in the 10 half spaces on the right side. Obviously, Bradley early on in the season and from last season. And this season, Kirkes, like, why is Kirkes in the left 10 half space? That's blasphemy.
As simple as you're saying here, bro. And obviously, he's playing players out of position in the wrong places. He's not using his common sense. Why haven't any of the football people in Liverpool addressed it, acknowledged it even? Because
that's the issue, bro. That's the issue.
They know ball.
That's the issue. Listen, as much as I still talk about Slot, yeah, I'd say, what game was it? It was probably the Chelsea game. Not even the Chelsea game, because it was before that. I can't even remember what game it was. But Adon says, listen, I'm not even looking at Slot anymore. He's, in my opinion, he's still the reason. But I've gone past looking at him. I'm looking at Hughes. Even more so Hughes, because, well, I'm looking at Hughes and Edwards. Hughes more so because I don't understand what you're seeing in this guy. Fair enough, you brought him in. That was your man. So I understand you got to back him and that. But to see where he was last season to what we're seeing this season, how are you still keeping him in the job? How are you still allowing him to even get this far?
What's this Hughes? Apparently he's been talking to Al Hilal.
Yeah, that's been a rumor for a minute now, still from like December times.
So his man's head really in the game though. Is it really in the game? Like,
Is he gonna turn that Saudi P down? I don't know. I'm hoping he doesn't. I'll keep it a buck.
man's got a
Yeah.
shit show in front of him, and I'm hearing Al Hilal links, bro. Like, it's a mess.
Yeah. So basically,
What's this about Edwards to Chelsea as well? I'm hearing all types of things, bro.
This is what I'm saying. So basically, Al Hilal's offered him, I think, the same kind of role he's in now. Obviously, just way more bread. The Edwards one, the tentative links over there is more so because Liverpool have pulled the plug on doing the multi-club model now. Obviously, that's one of the main things that Edwards came back for. Not just for that, but it's one of the main reasons why he came back to Liverpool as well.
Don't you think you need it, though, to just have quick access to profiles on a quick team, bro?
The reason why I'd say not really is because I kind of trust our scouting network as it is. I mean, the last summer, you could arguably say 1 and 2 questionable. But in terms of the profiles, though, of the players, we got the profiles of the players we needed. So I can't really be mad at that. Like I said, 1 and 2 names may have been different, i.e., like you might know from last season, Kirkes weren't my choice. Anthony Robinson was my choice at left back. Right back, I wanted Jed Spence, not Frimpong. So there's all that to tussle with, but at the same time, it's like I back the scouting and what the scouting reports have been doing over the last couple of seasons, because they've proved to me that I can trust them. Like, man, no, I've been saying since I've been on YouTube now, when Salah and Mane first come, I didn't want neither of them. Neither. They proved me wrong. And window after window, they proved me wrong to the point where I back them now. So we just have to see, man. We just have to see. Skills, you've been waiting for this. You joke, man.
Big up Skills, you know. He's a real
big him up every time, man.
Proper troll, you know. I love it.
Nah, he is. I can't lie.
Look at nasty agendas all the time, you know. He's my G, still big him up. But listen, we didn't even get into the Salah comments, bro. That was a bomber there. What's happening, fam? What's happening? What's going on?
In terms of the Salah quotes, though, quickly, he's right, though. He was right from when he spoke in January. A man was like, oh, player power, da-da-da. But what exactly did he achieve? This is what I want to know. Because this player power thing, like, player power is a thing when the players actually get their way. What have the players got that's went their way? Salah spoke up. He got exiled for a piece. To the point where, realistically, he should have been seeing out his last year of his deal next year. Man's leaving a year early, mad thing. And
do you not
like
feel
I
like
said,
Scott's looking
I'm
for a
not on the
dickhead,
player
bro?
FC thing, but right is right, wrong's wrong. Man ain't on the wrong and strong thing.
I hear it.
You don't think Slot violated, though?
Of course, he's violated. His Slot has violated every part of the Liverpool faction this season, bar probably the board members. Well, the board members that back him, bar them, he's disrespected the whole of Liverpool on every level. The fans, the players. You could honestly say even the backroom staff, i.e. the tea lady and things like that. When he was talking about fucking us being in the Europa and how we was on the Klopp, like we should be grateful. Sorry. Yeah,
you know what? The Prem's got him gas. The Prem's got him gas. You know, like that man coming in his first season, he said, "Yo, man's the guy." The
Prem got him feeling a different.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, blood. Man coming and said, "What?"
We've been saying, bro. You just don't know what you're saying.
Nah, he has though. He has though. That's why it makes me sick. Because you man rivals can say, "Yo, your manager's been saying the same things we've been saying."
So he's basically, bro, he's calling you man spoiling the titles, isn't it? Let's keep it a buck, innit? Like, you man shouldn't be here winning back-to-back titles. So.
You know, in his head, he's probably thinking, raw, like, your greatest manager, it took him a minute to win one, you know. Man, come in my first season, won it, boom, on your head top. Respect me, blood. One of them ones, but listen, you know, like that, man coming in his first season, Prem. Listen, at the end of the day, he had these man feeling themselves last season. You know what I mean? But when I look at it now, it's like a relationship. You know, it just needs to end.
Though, just quickly on that note, just quickly though, wouldn't you argue that irregardless of whether it was Slot or whoever, wouldn't you say that that squad was kind of at least built to challenge, not necessarily win it, but off the back of Klopp's last season where we finished third, wouldn't you say that that squad could have gone again?
Listen, you man were there. Listen, if you remember rightly, you lot were on top of the league. I remember we played you in the January, and listen, if we would have lost that game, we would have went 5 points behind. And listen, people were saying the league was done. I think we beat you 3-1 that night. Trossard got the winner. And from there, the season just derailed. You get me? I remember you going to Everton, Sticky, Goodison Park, you get me? Peak. And that's where you lost the title, win it. And obviously Manchester City, let's not talk about that.
I wouldn't really say that's where we lost it. I'd say it was the Palace game where bro, we was peppering them, but we couldn't finish anything. I swear we lost like 1-0, I think.
That's the same day we lost. Like that. If I'm not mistaken, that's the same day we lost at home to Villa.
Nothing.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the same day we lost at home to Villa. You played the earlier game, and then we played the game after you. And Arteta made 5 subs, and my TV even then went out the window. You know, like that. One of them ones.
When they're screaming.
One of them ones. Yeah, but listen. At the end of the day, like I said to KJ, innit? As long as Slot's there, these men are no threat to us. You get me? I'll be real.
Oh, hell, Lord Maris, blood.
Listen, I can only go off what I see. And listen, from what I saw, and I said to you, remember I said to you, how can you give a man 500 M's when his biggest transfer window has probably been 10% of that? You get me? 50 M's. That's what you're getting in the Eredivisie, bro. You ain't getting no 100 M's and it ain't happening. You get me? The most you spend is probably 50 mil. Man gave him the war chest. 500.
Brother, I agree with
that. He popped hella bottles. He's feeling himself. You get me? Like,
they win.
Listen, it's peak for Liverpool right now. And I'll be honest, as a Liverpool fan, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'm going into next season. I'm shook, blood. I'm shook. You might not want to hear that, but if I'm a Liverpool fan, as long as this guy's at the forefront of this club, nah, man, nah.
But especially if we go into there next season with my man, I got no expectations. If you go in there with my man, I don't know what to expect, so I got no expectations.
You know what else as well? It's not even just about slot. If Arsenal win the league, you're going up against the Arsenal team now that's got a league title under their belt. So they're going to be different. You get me? We're going to come different. The confidence is going to be different. The desire is going to be different because we're going to have that one under our belt. Let's go and get some more. One of them ones. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear that. And I agree with it with your players, yeah. And obviously with Mikel to a certain extent. Because any manager that wins a Premier League wants to go on and win another one. Even managers that ain't got a Premier League want to win one. So I'm not going to try and discount Mikel wanting to go again in it, but it's Mikel why not confident, but why I feel like the league next year is going to be a level.
I've got an unpopular opinion that some people might
there's going to be a clear, like, you know, someone who's clear favorite, and it's going then it's going to be the rest of us. Like, I think it's going to be a lot more even than what man think, you know.
Whoever builds the best squad with the best depth, is going to win regardless of the manager, bro. Because your team is only as good as your best players.
No, that's what makes Arsenal the favourites.
And I think Arsenal just have built a better squad. Liverpool, so regardless of
who,
they're more.
Bro, we could have done the Liverpool thing in the summer, you know. We could have easily went out and bought an Isak and you know, a new creative player for the 100 million or whatever. Listen, my guy, Don Berta, my guy, yeah.
This guy.
My guy, Don Berta. How Don Berta, you see me? Because listen, man come in. Man ripped up the playbook and said, listen, we're going depth, we're going all out. Because listen, man can't be going into April, May and that, and man are dropping like flies and it's another excuse to why you ain't got another league title. Man's going to give you all your ingredients, get the job done, brother. You get me? Get the job done, innit? Because if you can't get it done under this, you ain't getting it done. And listen, you was talking there and I said, listen, I've got an unpopular opinion. You see, if it was me, with the standards that I got, I'm still in the summer seeing if my boy Luis Enrique is available, fam. You get me? Because listen, at the end of the day, Mikel Arteta, if he wins the league, cool. It's about time you got one, isn't it? You get me? One of them ones. It's about time you got your hands on that trophy because I've been waiting a minute. It's one of them ones, yeah? And listen, if he gets the Champions League, well, he might just have made himself another season. I can't lie. It's one of them ones, bro. I don't know, bro. It's
He's got another season anyway. Like, come on, you know he's there.
He's getting a statue, bro.
Yeah, fam.
Well, listen, they're saying that he's got a contract on the table already, bro. A new 6-year contract or something.
He's getting a statue and a 10-year deal, bro. He'd be the first man, the only man to get you, man, European trophy.
They'll make him president of the club one day. You know, like,
listen, at the end of the day, if he does win the Champions League, he might need a statue in it because no one ain't ever done it for our club in it, so he might need the statue. But with the way I think, I would still be going in the summer and seeing if Enrique is available in it because when I look at Luis Enrique, say if Arsenal lose the Champions League or something, he's won 2 Champions Leagues back to back. He's won a treble? He's won 3 league titles in a row. What else can you do in League 1? Like, come on, bro.
In terms of manager,
what else can you do?
He's number one in it. He stands alone today in it. Like Pep, he's been obviously generational, but he's coming to his end. You get me? The cast of managers are changing. You got the likes of Ancelotti. He's getting old. Tuchel, who I don't really rate like that. I think Enrique stands alone, and it's quite a unique situation because if you look at the best footballing project in the world right now, it probably is PSG.
So who has the best chance of getting, hypothetically then, who has the best chance of getting Enrique?
I think PSG.
Well, obviously not yourselves now. Well, English club. You got to rule out. You guys ruled out now, got Carrick. Charles ruled out now, got Xavi.
Who's got the most attractive project in England there? If Pep
I've
leaves,
always thought Enrique would either take the City or the Barca job. Me.
Listen. I could see him going to City still. I could see him going to City, but with City, it looks like they've already got Maresca lined up in it. So if Maresca's already lined up, unless Enrique comes out and says, "Yo, man's available," I don't really see City. You know what I'm saying? Taking that side turn and going towards the Enrique, unless he comes out and says, "Listen, I'm done at PSG." You get me? And
I think that team's too young, bro. I think he wants to go for about 4 to 5 champs.
Listen, they got the players to do it. They got the players to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, though, the only thing about Enrique,
Champions League medals, that's crazy, bro. And I think
like
he'd go down in legend. It's history, bro.
No, I agree. I agree. But wouldn't that be the case if he does a double back to back with PSG?
Listen, he's a legend there anyway, man. He brought in their first Champions League, bro. It's the same. It's the same as Arsenal. If Arsenal win the Champions League, bro, Arteta's etched in history, fam. There is no. You get me? You're there. You've done something that no one else could ever do. Think about all the managers there, bro. Listen, they had Ancelotti. Ancelotti couldn't do it. They brought him. Obviously, I know Poch ain't nothing, but he got to a Champions League final with Tottenham. He couldn't do it. Emery couldn't do it. You get me? A bagger man couldn't do it, bro. When man come in. After he would say, listen, he come in and Mbappe was there, innit? And Mbappe, he didn't want to do what the manager wanted to do, innit? And in the end, they parted ways. And listen, look, you got a number 9 there in Dembele that's won a Ballon d'Or now under his regime. So I think things have worked out well for Enrique in Paris. I can't lie, but listen, if Arsenal want to be a big club and move in certain ways, I'd still look there, innit? I can't lie. Because when I look at our project and I look at some of our players, if he could come in there and sprinkle that little whatever it is he has, we can dominate, bro. I swear to you now, we can dominate, bro. We got certain players in this team that are young, they're hungry. You get me? Declan Rice, it looks like he's going to sign a new deal. If Timber signing a new deal, Saka new deal, Saliba new deal. You get me? These young players they're ready. You get me? So you would only want a top manager with top players. And Arteta, you got to give him his credit, innit? He was slandered by a bagger man. We're in a Champions League final now, and it looks like he's about to win his first Premier League title. So you got to give the man some sort of credit. But if you want to elevate, these are the type of things you got to do, bro. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Like, Slot come in, probably stumbled on a team that he said to himself, yo, if I could just change a little something, we can do something here, yeah? And they done that something in winning the league title. Then he got the war chest, and he thought, yo, if I can go and get that shiny toy, that shiny toy, that shiny toy, I don't want us to do that if we win the Premier League. Get what you need. You get me? Get what you need, yeah? So when I look at our squad, we need a new left winger, maybe 2 new left wingers, a young centre midfielder. Me personally, I'd buy another left back. I know it's listen, don't shoot me, listen.
Already, another one.
And listen. The only reason why I'm saying buy another left back here is because if I was Arteta, I'm coming away from this hold the width with the wingers. Play inside forwards, and I want marauding fullbacks now. See now, that Maxi Araujo from Sporting, I go and buy him, I can't lie. When you look at him, listen, shout out my brother GK, man. But listen, that's just me. When I saw Maxi Araujo against Arsenal, I said, yo, brother, I need that on my left side, bro. I need that. Calafiori can't stay fit. Hincapi, if I'm being honest, Hincapi, I see him as the long-term replacement for Gabriel, innit? I think he's gonna be a centre-back, bro. Because he's good at left-back, but he's just got something that every centre-back has, innit? In terms of like that tenacity, especially them South American defenders. I see him as a centre-back. So go and get another left-back, move Skelly into midfield. We're eating. You get me? We're eating. Go and buy a new left winger. Brother, I'd shot Madueke, but he ain't shot him Madueke. You get me? It's one of them ones. I'd shot him. I don't know why we bought him anyway. Chelsea's third choice right winger. 52 M's. He had Wanyeri there. He must have been smoking some special stuff that night, boy. I'm telling you.
After a year already.
No, listen. Brother, if the man can keep the ball in the right lines, we might be able to talk. But brother, listen, he don't know the perimeter of the pitch. The brothers... Man trying to pass to man in the stands and that, bro. We're on the pitch, bro. What are we doing here?
Every time I see him, bro, he's just bumbling the ball out of play, fam. It's mad. It's like, bro, what's wrong with you? Can't you control the ball?
Bro.
Literally, you're a pro footballer, bro. Why can you not keep the ball in play? No one's fucking pressured.
You know the maddest thing is as well, Mido?
Running into space.
You know the maddest thing is as well? We was meant to bring in adequate replacement, yeah, for Saka that was meant to challenge him. You think Saka's sitting down with that Achilles injury, looking at that shit and thinking, yo, brother, I got some tough jobs to do when I get back. Listen, he's thinking, yo, listen, let me get back here. Man's in there, first game, like swimwear, is in me. Because this year, he's dead food, bro.
Like, yeah.
Listen, he knew. Listen, as soon as I get back fit, bro, I'm in there, bro. This guy's
welcome home, free me.
Come on, man. He's a lad, bro. Listen, I would rather send Max Dowman. How long was I screaming for Max Dowman, bro? You know what I'm saying? Max Dowman. Put him in there. Trust him. He's given me more magic moments than Madueke has this season. And he's only given me 2.
The bar's on the floor, blood.
52 million. 52 million.
Stop.
All right,
wait. Hold on, KJ. It's a club signing. It's a club signing. You get me? It's a club signing.
You know your Mikel Arteta wanted my man, fam. That one weren't no club signing.
It's a club signing. No. I'm running what you're... Listen, I'm running them... That Scouser talk. It's a club signing. You get me? I don't want no mix-up in it. Listen, I want one of the brothers signing the petition, but I tell you one thing now.
Club signing started from the Chelsea United, man, them. We just adopted it, innit? Them ones.
It's dark. It's dark. Honestly, bro. But listen, I want to talk about someone, though. I want to talk about my striker. My striker. You get me? Slandered for half of the season. You get me? Timberland boots this. Jeans that.
It's still Timberland boots.
Nah, blood. Nah, man. Talk to me about Victor.
Nah, he just finally
No. Listen, you can all run the jokes in that man, then, yeah, but on a real.
Scoring goals with the Timberland boots.
From the start of 2026, this guy's been on some different things. Be honest. Come on, bro. Come on. Be objective now. Give a man the
Hey,
credit
I've
when it's
said it,
due.
yo. He scored too many goals to be considered a flop. I've said his time back. You know I've said that.
What going for your man Isak?
It's
Huh?
seeming like a flop.
Man's
I
giving
can't
credit
lie.
for the goals.
No, but listen, that's what I'm saying, isn't it? Like, in terms of what a striker needs to do, I would say, listen, he was scoring goals, but the performances, they didn't match the goals, innit? You get me, yeah? But now, you would say in his last 5 games, they've probably been his best games in an Arsenal shirt, no? It looks like he's finally understanding.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
You could say that he's finally understanding the relationships with the players, innit? You get
the
me?
Athletic game, the first leg, he was good in still. I think that was probably, in my opinion, probably his best out of that run. But he has been a lot better compared to what he has been in it. Still room for improvement. I will say that. I still think his Timberland boots, but he's adapted now. He's able to score in the Timbs now. That's the difference. He's able to. He feels the weight of the boots now. He's able to run around with the weight of the boots now. Them ones, he's evolved a bit. You get me? Next season, let's see, Car. Obviously, World Cup. Let's see whether he comes back, and is still up to speed with the
again, a man for the big moments.
Listen,
who scored the goal to take
you can't
into the
argue
World
with
Cup?
what he's providing right now. Still, he's doing what he's meant to do, innit?
Put some respect on his name, blood.
No. The respecting, I need another season first before I give him the respecting. But I can give him credit for what he's doing now, though.
So hold on a second. What going for Hugo Ekitike then, Car? Man, we're talking about Ekitike like he's been a bad boy signing for Liverpool. This, that.
Listen, he's injured, bro. You can't do that.
No. It's not. No. I hear he's injured. So man, don't get me wrong. It's slightly low hanging fruit, but I just need to have the conversation because man has said that Ekitike been this, he's been that.
All right, cool. So to answer your question, then,
What
saying what go for Ekitike?
Yeah, what on?
So the striker I bought in terms of Ekitike was a young striker, making his name in Europe. Decent player, likes to drop off, link up, XYZ. Not a direct 9 in behind, but all right, cool. We're comparing him to Gyökeres, striker in his prime, most goals in Europe, all of these things. He was brought in to do the opposite, not to have off games and this and that like a young forward would. He is meant to be consistent and carry you from minute 1, especially out your forward line. He's meant to carry that forward line from game week 1 all the way to game week 38, plus other competitions. In my opinion, he's starting to do that now. So I'll give it, like I said, I'll give him the credit for that. But we can't compare a striker in his prime up against a young forward who's still making his way in Europe. Like, not when he's not an out-and-out bagsman either. Like, I'd rather you compare him to Isak, big man thing, and I'll tell you.
Well, I was just about to say, well done for your boy Isak then, innit? Because listen, at the end of the day, yeah, Isak, 130 million? Double the price of Gyökeres?
Yeah.
Listen, you could have bought 2 Gyökereses. Like, let's keep it. That's a
Well, listen, at the end of the day,
not 2 Gyökereses though. I still rather the one.
Listen. The way I see it,
don't rush him in after he finally became fit, innit? Common knowledge, bro.
The way I see it, would you say? Well, it's not even a question. Isak had more expectation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, going to Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? The whole saga around it and whatnot. Flattered to deceive. I know the season's been up and down. Pretty long injury. But outside of that injury, come on, bro. He's flattered to deceive, bro. What we doing here? You know what I mean? Let's cut out the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I've been saying this, bro. You know, I ain't predicted Isak this year.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Next season, a man needs to step up because listen, at the end of the day, Salah's leaving. You get me? Salah's gone. Yeah? So someone in that front line now needs to stand up and put this team on their back, innit? And a striker with a value price of 130 million, that's your team now. Do you understand? That's the way I look at it. 130 million pound striker. From next season, that Liverpool team belongs to Isak. Yeah? You're the main man now. You're the man that we brought in to score the goals for when Salah cuts. So I need to see man dragging these man on his back. It's as simple as that, bro. Because at the end of the day, you can't have another season of him not firing goals. You get me? It's as simple as that. Because otherwise, you're going to be in the same situation. And you ain't going to buy another striker. You got Ekatike and Isak. You might buy a young striker because I know Ekatike is going to be out for a minute.
And will it come back the same player after such an injury? You never know.
Bro, the Achilles injury is worse than the ACL, bro. It's worse than the ACL, bro. Man's got to learn how to walk again, fam.
I know, bro. Stop.
He may not come back the same player, so you might have to shift him as well. Like, football's ruthless like that, you get me? You ain't got no time for that, bro.
Bro, this is all of that is on slot anyway. Like, even that game, why would you play this? Oh, bro, I don't even want to go back into it, bro.
Well, listen,
why would you line up that way against fucking PSG, bro? Not even the first leg. The second leg was mad. The second leg's where we got injured.
It's a mazza, bro. But, yo, man, I think we'll wrap it up there. It's been an hour, 10 minutes, yeah. Episode 1 was a bit of a banger still, can't lie.
Come on, man.
What's can't lie still?
Don't get me wrong, we're going to run it up again. We'll chop it up again. Chat, big up everyone in the chat, yeah. You got Gunner K, you got Waffle Gun, Nems.
Big up the chat, man.
Yeah,
Godfrey as well, man.
Man, them in the chat, man.
Big up everyone. Let's slap the likes on the way out as well. 2 seconds, Tink. And we'll catch you.
Can't lie though. That retro thing, it's cold still. Fuck your club, but.
Hey, listen, he's lucky he can wear that now, bro. A couple months ago, he couldn't have worn that, blood. He weren't repping them, man, like that. Don't try that, blood. Alright, listen. Nah, blood. Nah. Because a couple of months ago, he wasn't rocking that, blood. You get me? It was a one little scarf and that, blood. Don't give me all that, bro. Don't do that. Carrots brought him back to life. You know them ones? Yeah? Carrot give you life, every boy. Let's just make sure that he's giving you life for the next how many years? How long is the contract?
I have no idea.
4 years, isn't it?
Is it 4?
4 years.
Just like Jamie.
What is it? 3 games a week? Let's see what Carrot's on, boy. Maybe it might be an Ollie 2.0. You see me, one of them ones, yeah? Nicely.
Nah, I think he's too smart to be an Ollie 2.0, but I'm trying to see like a
better players.
Not an Amarin 2.0. Give me a Ten Hag. Give me a Ten Hag.
Bro, you've got the Ten Hag.
Nah, facts.
It's your time now, fam. You've got Ten Hag.
Do you think?
No. It's not my time. It's not my time.
Mido,
you know the thing. You know what's mad? You know what's mad? I genuinely thought it was staying, yeah. But the Villa games kind of shifted things. It's up in the air now, bro. I don't know. I'm hoping he's gone. He has to be gone. He still can't. He can't continue on.
Who's going to step in, though?
Who? At this point, you know what's mad? Just quickly. I didn't want Alonso, you know. But I was fuming at the fact that he's gone to Chelsea, you know.
Of course.
You know them ones there. Bro. You don't want him, but you don't want no one else to have them either type thing. I'm livid, bro. I'm livid. And the worst thing is, I would have just forget what I want. Just get him out and get Xabi then. I would have suffered with the 3 at the back thing. I don't want 3 at the back. But just to get Slot out, I would have took Xabi, knowing that...
No, I told you who your man is, bro. I told you who your man is. He's without a job now, and I'm hearing that he's going to Crystal Palace. Andoni Iraola. I'm telling you, bro. I told you this before as well. Don't sleep on my boy Iraola, you know. Big man thing, I'm telling you. Man's on this rock and roll ball, you know. And listen, you give him the players that... Listen, don't get me wrong. Man turned water into wine at Bournemouth. It's as simple as that.
Yes.
Yeah? And
out of the managers.
Sometimes... Go on. No, sometimes the step up can be a bit much. But when I look at a man like that, when you go into a team of Bournemouth's level, man, we need to remember where Bournemouth are coming from, you know. Like, big man thing, like. To go in there and to be going into the last 2 games, of the season with Champions League football, a real possibility. That ain't to be slept on. That ain't a joke, bro. Like, you get me? And it's not like they're building some super team of young ballers. They're picking ballers from certain places where you ain't even heard of these brothers. You get me? Tell me how many man knew Rayan before he rocked up to the Prem.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. Hughes, yeah.
Croupy, don't get me wrong.
The short list for my man who replaced him, yeah.
I got stocks on Groupie. I've got stocks in
Same.
Rayan.
Had
Alex
stocks
Scott,
on
bro.
Krupi
Bro,
still.
Alex Scott. See that Alex Scott?
bit
I'm
mad
telling
for
you,
him.
baller.
Bro, you see Alex Scott, man heard about Alex Scott about what 3-4 years ago. Was
Bristol
thinking,
City days.
Don't know. Last year, watched him in the under-21s tournament for England. That's where I started like scouting him. Yo, when I watched him this year, a full season on the Bournemouth,
He's cold. He's
yeah.
cold.
He's a
He's
United
too cold
signing
with
though,
He's too
I
cold.
would take him still, but I
And
can just
we need
for
depth
some
for
reason
running,
I see him at United.
I need depth.
Bro, listen, this is what I said to Mido. I said, yo, Alex Scott, bro, I'm telling you, innit? Listen, when you look at the
Them Jack the lads, ballers.
brother, when you look at the age of the player, would you say the development of the player? That's a perfect signing for Manchester United. I said to Mido, they need another young midfielder. The midfield needs more youth, and Alex Scott brings that. And not only does he bring youth, he brings quality, a quality that not many Manchester United midfielders right now have. You get me?
He brings the legs that Cobby don't have either as well.
Yeah,
it's that, and he's good in tight spaces.
Tidy, I can't even lie.
How you getting the ball?
Pivot of them two would be, bro.
How you getting the ball?
The straight glides, straight glides between the pair of them.
Shoulder left, shoulder right. Listen, man, are painting pictures on the football pitch, blood. One of them ones, like that,
bro.
Because it's not even like he's just a runner. Like he's saucy with it. He's got an eye for a pass. He can pass and move. Obviously, we all know Cobby. Cobby's got feet. He can get past the man. He's got an eye for a pass and that as well. Like.
I think Cobby is better off like further up the pitch so he can get on the end of finishing because we know he can wrap a ball, bro.
Yeah, like an advanced multiple
times. Yeah, man, he needs to be further up the pitch, and I think giving the legs behind him, which Casemiro doesn't really have, it will allow him just to get further up the pitch. And this is where obviously you might have to work with Bruno a bit more, know when to drop, who's to go forward. And Bruno has already played in deep position on the Amarin, so it's not like he's new to it as well. So there's options there in it, but it depends on who we bring in. But I think we're gonna have to wrap it there, man. I'm gonna have to shoot as well. But big up everyone. Listen,
man.
First episode is a banger still. Can't lie.
All bleed red,
and it pops again. Don't need nothing else. Like that. So
big up the chat. Debut, yeah.
You get me, bro.
Look at the bros, man. Look at the bros. This is what I'm saying. Like, listen, it's not a meeting, bro. You get me? But I'm out here now. You see me? Man, I look at YouTuber and that. You see me? Put some respect on my team. You get me? The man have been telling me to pop out. And man's gonna pop out, innit? You get me? One of them ones. But listen,
man. You get me?
Big up the man, them. Big up the chat. Just big up, man. You know them way there. Big up Mido as well, bro. Big up Mido because Mido's a real one. KJ same way, but. These are the bros. These are the bros for real.
Facts,
bro. My Achilles. But yeah, acts in the bars below, man. Them KizzyTalksSports at KJSJ7. Go follow ASAP. We'll see who hosts there next time. We'll just see in it. But big up everyone.
Big up the man, then, man.
Love.
Big up the man.
Love.
Pure gas. Can't lie.
Yo, fuck Liverpool.